Hello everybody, my name is Isaiah, CEO of Jubilee Homes, and our mission is very simple. We want to help you be set free of a big debt payment on a mortgage on a house or a big rent payment, and to be able to be financially free. And so how do we do that? We do that by helping people get into tiny home ownership. So I'm really excited to talk to you today about where to put your tiny home if you are looking at Clark County, Indiana, or the surrounding area, I guess. So I'm very familiar with Clark County, Indiana, as I grew up here. This is just north of Louisville, Kentucky, and it has a lot to offer for sure. And so you kind of have three options on where to put your tiny home. Option number one is buy a piece of land to put it on, and we'll talk through that. There's lease a piece of land. I can show you how to find a place to lease. And number three is an ADU, where maybe you have friends or family that have a house, or maybe you have a house and you want to put your tiny home in the backyard as an additional dwelling unit to that structure. So that's ADU. Okay, so let's go ahead and start at maybe not my favorite option, but is a option, is finding a place to lease your tiny home. So to do that, traditionally people are going to look at mobile home park options, because that's, they lease lots, right? And so you can just go on Clark County, Indiana, and you can type in, mobile home parks, and you can see, hey, there's Indian Oaks and Wellington Green, and there's these different mobile home parks, and you can click on them and try to figure out how much lot rent's going to be. This one looks like it's going to be around $500 a month. So again, an option. You can also look up RV extended stay, or just RV park, and then ask if they have extended stay option. So there's only a couple RV parks in Clark County, not very many, but they're out there. Another way to look for every single mobile home park, if you want to know, because sometimes Google doesn't show everything. Maybe the people aren't very good at advertising. Maybe they've had it in the family for 50 years, this mobile home park. So you can actually go to the Indiana Department of Health website and look at the mobile community roster. And this will show you, I looked at Clark County, and this, let's just look at all. This is, like we seen Wellington Green earlier. We can look at all the mobile home parks in the entire Clark County area, and some of these that are not showing up on Google stuff might have more affordable rates because they're not advertising as well. So anyway, this is a great way to find every single mobile home park. And maybe we want to look at counties close to us, like Floyd County or Jefferson County or Scott County or something like that. You can look that up. So anyway, that is how you find a place to put your tiny home. Here's our website, Jubilee Homes. Definitely take a look at it. We have a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom option. So anyway, we're local. We'd love for you to come see us in Charlestown. So let me talk about an option I like a lot better, which is actually finding a piece of land that you can own and put your tiny home on. So there's a couple options. One thing you have to watch out is you can't just buy any old piece of land and throw a tiny home on it, because of zoning. Some pieces of land, the city, like if it's Jeffersonville or Clarksville or Charlestown, will say, hey, we only allow this certain square footage of a house on this lot, and it's amazing they regulate all those things, but they do, or even on the county level. But in Clark County, if the zoning is ag, which is agriculture, you can actually put your house out on the country, a tiny home, if you buy a lot. And one way to check that is using Elevate. So clarkindian.elevatemaps.io, and this is a form of EGIS, which is that they graph everywhere in the county. So down here is Jeffersonville. We got I-65 here. So if we get a little bit out of town, you're going to see more ag. So if we look up zoning, I already looked it up, zoning in the county, it's gonna overlay this with the zoning. So the green zoning you see here is all agriculture. I clicked on a parcel. So the other colors are maybe commercial or more residential, and they have different rules. But like I said, ag for sure you're allowed. I mean, you might, if you go to Clark County and you have something in a different color, if you have a parcel in a different color, they might allow you. Again, you'd have to talk to them. But you can actually look. Let's say I lived on Crone Road and I had this piece of land here. This is an ag, and this is somewhere where you could put a tiny home down to 220 square foot. So again, that's a great way to find out if you can put a tiny home somewhere. So anyway, another great option. So obviously we're here to help. We're in Charlestown, and we'd love to just help you in any way. We're real estate agents. We build houses, stick build. We build these tiny homes. So anything we can do, again, we'd love to help. So please reach out to us, and I wish you the best.